Hey, what is up you guys? My name is Karina and today we're going to be talking about the flower powered collection from Victoria's Secret Pink. For some reason when this came out, I expected there to be another mist coming out, so I just kind of waited. Also, if you watch my videos, you know I'm not very much into florals. If they're sweet fruity florals, I like them, but like strictly floral collections, or where the main note is a floral, it's not really my vibe. So I was debating whether to try these or not, but eventually I folded. Also the packaging, I'm really enjoying this kind of you know what I mean, you know what I'm talking about. Like the packaging is pretty nice. So I did want to try these. And yeah, so without further ado, let's smell them. Alright, so first one up is Wild Rose. This is Wild Rose and Orange Blossom with rose essential oil. So this one concerns me a little bit because I'm not a big fan of rose scents. Most scents that have rose in it, I just for some reason don't really enjoy them. Unless it's just like a really minor note. There's something about rose that is just slightly, I don't know if it's headache inducing or there's just something about it. So I'm a little nervous, but Orange Blossom sounds good. So I'm excited to try it. Oh, interesting. On initial spray, it's very sweet. The rose is strong. It's definitely a strong rose scent. Oh no, it's changing on me. I swear, so many scents, on initial spray, smell fruity and sweet, and then they settle into something completely different, especially when it turns creamy. You know those scents that just turn creamy on you? Like Agave Papaya Sunset, I think, is one of those that so many people like, but it turns creamy on me, and I do not like that. I like it on initial spray. And it's turning into a creamy, powdery rose, but it's also very sweet still. It's slightly fresh, but I do get a creamy, powdery note, and I do not like that. But it's surprisingly sweet, so if you don't like floral scents, you may still like this due to the sweetness. It almost reminds me a little bit of Paradise Bloom. Is it Bloom? That one I did not like at all. That one was strictly powdery, and I highly disliked that one. This is sweeter and creamier. This definitely reminds me of something. It's okay. I don't think I'll keep this one. You definitely smell rose. It's a very sweet rose, slightly powdery, almost like a creamy note. Sometimes a woodsy scent will give it that creamy note, like sandalwood or something like that. Sometimes makes it slightly creamy, but there's something musky in here that I don't really like too much. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I think people that like rose may have a different opinion, but in general, I'm not that big of a fan of this. So I don't know. All right, you guys, up next is Magnolia Peony. I think this is the one that sounds like something that I'll like the most out of them. This is Sweet Magnolia Lily Apple. So very sweet floral and a fruity note. It sounds like something that I actually might enjoy. So I'm pretty excited about this one. I swear, you guys, on initial spray, this smells exactly like gingham. And I've only smelled it in a moisturizing body wash. I'm using it right now in my shower, and I'll say it's not my favorite scent. I don't know why. I know so many people obsess over that scent, but there's something about it that is very it kind of smells like spoiled tangerines and bleach to me. I don't know what it is, but this kind of reminds me of that, and there's something clean musky about gingham, and I get that in this. I don't want to say spoiled, but there's this weird, tangy scent in things that makes me think of, spoiled fruit. But when I say that, I understand it sounds really bad. This isn't bad. It's good. It's very sweet and a very clean scent. I do think if you like gingham, you will really like this because it gives me those kind of clean vibes. But there's something off about it that I just don't like, and I don't know what it is. It's parts of the notes I really like, and I'm yes, it's so fresh and fruity and a fresh way, and then there's something else about it that is like too clean musky to me. I don't know. I think a lot of people like this. I know so many people like gingham, so obviously that means that if this reminds me of it, a lot of people will probably like this as well. So I might be in the minority. This might be a lot of people's favorite, I think. But yeah, there's just something about it that I'm not like 100% into, but it's not bad. All right, last but not least, we have Jasmine Lily. This is Jasmine Petals Meadowwoods. Now this is the one that I'll probably like the least just because jasmine is a very heavy floral usually, and anything woodsy, I'm just not about. I like those like light, sweet, fruity scents, you know? So it's usually not my vibe. So maybe I'll be surprised. I don't know. Oh my gosh. This is my favorite one. This actually smells so good. You know what this reminds me of? Like a jasmine version of Electric Poppy. Like there's something so incredibly refreshing about it. Let me see if I can explain it. Like I would say this has apple in it. Like I get or pear. Like maybe that's why it reminds me of Electric Poppy, because I believe that one has pear, right? But there's something about it that reminds me of that like pear, fresh, or apple scent that makes it very like crisp, like almost like when you walk outside in autumn when it first turns into like fall weather and you get this like crisp scent. It's like that. And the floral in here is so sweet, like a pleasant sweet. I will say I get maybe a little bit of woods, but nothing like heavy or masculine at all. I actually really like this. Again, I don't know if I'd wear it over my fruity scents, but that's like a me thing, not like an everyone else thing. Like I think this smells really good. I think if you like Electric Poppy, you will like this. It's a very, very sweet floral with a very crisp, like pear or apple scent. I don't know what it is, but this one's actually really nice. And I'm like highly impressed. What are the odds? It just goes to show that you can't just read the notes and assume you'll hate something. Let me know if you've tried these and which one is your favorite, because I might be in the minority, but something about this is so good. All right, you guys, those are all the scents in the collection that I have. I don't know if there will be more, but yeah, let me know if you've tried them, what you think of them. And if you don't usually like florals and you tried them and you still like them, let me know. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.